a concussion, so he did not make the trip. In addition, forward Pat Andre suffered an ankle sprain. He is here, but wearing a boot on the bench. So they are down to just 7 scholarship players.
And both teams with a short turnaround. They each played on Saturday. And the baseline it goes, and there's Jay Huff. A 7'1" redshirt junior.
State team, Markel Johnson, their point guard, excellent out of ball screens. Good pass
by Bryce, and Funderburk the finish. DJ Funderburk's been their best player of late.
Hard to get them that open, and Helms was wide open there, just couldn't get it to go.
Clark's shot swatted by Funderburk, and at the other end, it's Helms laying it in.
Percent of its possessions result in a turnover. There's another one.
Braxton Key dribbled it off his foot, and finishing is CJ Bryce, the 5th-year senior from Charlotte.
14% turnover rate. That was 12th in the country. At 20%, good move by Braxton Key there. But at 20%, they're like 270th in the country.
For a perimeter-focused team now, most of their work on the offensive end, at least, is inside.
Yeah, exactly, because of Diakite and Huff. And a really good move by Diakite. A little 2-2-1 3/4 court pressure from focus on execution. Last year, they could run their sides offense, make reads, because they had so many talented players that were experienced.
Nice floater by Kihei Clark when they led the nation at 56.5%, points per game rather. 49.5 right now. Nice move down the lane by Markel Johnson.
Just about every screen has been a switch.
Braxton Key from the free throw line. 78-79 season when they had some terrific teams under Tom Young. Nice move by Funderburk, and he scored, weaving his way around Jay Huff. 6 for DJ Funderburk. So 3 lead changes here in the first 9 minutes. Diakite from 3. Mamadi Diakite, just his 13th 3 of the season.
It's about working the ball inside and getting Huff and Diakite touches in the paint.
Johnson underneath, nice pass for the dunk for Funderburk. Long 3 wouldn't go, but Jay Huff, the offensive rebound, and a dunk. He just lowered his shoulder into Funderburk and flushed it. Burke in the corner, his first.
Didn't get blocked out by Funderburk. Threw his shoulder right into the chin of Funderburk. That could have been an offensive foul. But give credit to Huff for making the tough play. A lot stronger, and he can pull the trigger from 3. That has really improved his overall game.
Also tried to force it inside. He was lucky it bounced back to him. I know there weren't any assists. Bryce, a miss. Danny Dixon tips it in.
Powell has been outstanding all year long, making a credible case for not only first team All-America, but National Player of the Year. What a tough shot from CJ Bryce.
Chase Coleman has come in for Virginia. He doesn't play much. He's number 12, backup point guard. He's a walk-on. There's a 3 out of the corner.
They can give up some easy baskets.
Johnson underneath by Funderburk, and he's fouled. Good catch by Funderburk.
He was in a crowd and worried a little bit, about maybe charging, but it was a great catch. Terrific footwork so as not to travel when he caught it, and then going up and keeping his eyes.
Cody Statman is in the game with the ball now, number 23, 6'7" sophomore. Strong drive and a finish by Braxton Key.
On to Seth Greenberg's question, really what you're going to have to do is pick off one of the top teams, whether it's Duke, Louisville, Florida State. Great drive by Markel Johnson. They only send 2 guys to the offensive glass because they don't want to give up anything in transition, but there have been some longer rebounds. They've been hanging around. What a great play by DJ Funderburk.
The break, so Daniels keeps on going and then has it blocked by Casey Morcell, the freshman from Port Washington, Maryland. And Statman finishes at the other end. Hands it off to Markel Johnson. Kihei Clark's done a nice job on Johnson. And there's a 3 out of the corner for CJ Bryce.
Didn't shoot the ball well in the first half, with the exception of DJ Funderburk. The offense was not great in the first half for NC State.
Jay Huff makes the second 3 of the game for UVA. Career high 17 Saturday against Georgia Tech in Atlanta. Also had 6 block shots in that game. A career high. Devin Daniels for 3.
into the paint. Virginia's going to have to do a better job protecting its paint because they're getting into the paint, collapsing the defense, and kicking it out to open shooters.
Nice scoop by Kihei Clark. Daniels transferred from Utah. Funderburk.
What a catch.
Diakite lost it as he tried to spin away from Helms.
Another turnover.
There's 7. But Diakite hustled back to block the shot by Bryce. Helms blocked again by Diakite.
Under 40% in ACC games as a team. And that's hard for any defense to overcome.
Devin Daniels pump, count the bucket. They'll have a chance for a three-point play. To the rim.
It was a foul. Doesn't matter whether you're straight up and down. There's no legal guarding position there.
Bryce a 3. Night while you were working with the great Dan Schulman, I had a chance to sit in the stands at Cameron as a fan, and it was a real treat.
Not a vintage North Carolina team, even with Cole Anthony, but they are way better than they are playing, and they got to play a lot tougher.
Kihei Clark, the bucket.
Word's been used in college basketball. It's been to try to explain an upset, and there are upsets in basketball.
Casey Morsell continues the momentum for Virginia.
Nova game. I mean, it's just so difficult.
Kihei Clark whips it to the corner for the lead. Casey Morsell.
Nice job keeping his dribble from Clark.
Dumped it off. Cafaro. Count it. And a chance for a three-point play. Helms had a rough night shooting, and that one goes. Markel Johnson for 3. And the lead back for the Wolfpack. 5 seconds to shoot. Bryce, tough shot, wouldn't go. Rebounded in traffic by Helms, and he put it back up and in. 8 to shoot for Virginia, and approaching 1 minute to go in regulation. Underneath, the good catch by Cafaro, shot blocked.
Exactly what they're going to attempt to do.
And that was well defended by the Wolfpack. Diakite shot. I understand what you're saying. It's the rules that are bad to put these guys on the test.
It's like blaming the cop when the law is wrong.
Bryce. Tough shot. Right at the shot clock buzzer. They're the worst three-point shooting team in the league. Can Huff get them one? No. Off the rim and over the backboard and out of bounds to NC State. This is 2 shots for Kihei Clark. Excellent free throw shooter, 85%.
This all comes down now to inbounding the ball cleanly.
Biggest free throws he will be 2 free throws because it's the double bonus now. These are 2 of the biggest he has shot for NC State. That time they get a friendly bounce. Now they need just 2 to tie, 3 for a win. Morsell's had a great night. Morsell fires off the front rim as time expires.
Tony Bennett suggesting there was some contact there, but boy, for NC State to win this, they tried. It's almost like they tried to give it away at the end, but